You train to outshine the competition, be it against others on race day or your own stats from yesterday. To reach your premium, you need a premium product designed to put your goals within reach. Why not go the distance and train to be your best with this on your wrist? A new Garmin Forerunner 955 smartwatch. The 955 series ushers in a new era for the Forerunner family, presenting you with the choice to go solar. With a power glass solar charging lens, you can harness those rays and extend the amount of time you're outside doing what you enjoy. We're talking the potential of up to 20 days of battery life for leisurely strolls while in smartwatch mode, and up to 49 hours for your training endeavors in GPS mode. With a combination of settings, use cases, and the power manager, you have the control so you can charge less and train more. And because GPS is our core, we've continued to add options to further improve those capabilities when the need arises. While training in areas where satellite signals can be reflected or weak, you can now enable multi-band support for superior accuracy never seen before in a Forerunner smartwatch. With this selected, you'll have greater confidence in how fast and how far you've gone. Now, when it comes to how you use the watch, we know better than to stand between a Forerunner user and traditional button controls. However, a new responsive touchscreen has been added that we hope helps bring a bit more simplicity to your experience. Easily swipe through a variety of stats, menus, and smart notifications, or pan around the full-color built-in maps to get more familiar with your surroundings. While you're getting familiar with everything outside, let the Forerunner 955 smartwatch get to know more about you on the inside. Awareness about the inner workings of your body can prove to be invaluable, even more so when you use that knowledge in the attempt to achieve optimal results from your training. Included within the 955 smartwatch, you'll find new features that follow your progress while training, providing at-a-glance insights that can help ensure your performance is at the level you need it to be at when it matters most. Rather than telling you about some of these new training tools, why don't we let Harry, an ultra-endurance athlete and fellow Garmin employee, detail his experience firsthand as he just completed a 100-mile trail race.
Well, training for this race, I was using this Forerunner 955, and I was able to use the morning report, training readiness, and HRV status to help inform me about my training and how balanced I was, or if I needed to push or dial it back. Morning report was there every morning to give me a confidence boost on where I sat for that day, what's coming up, and if I should dial it back or push on through that workout. Training readiness gave me a single number snapshot to tell me exactly how ready I was for training after looking at a multitude of data points, and it did all the work for me. Instead of having to dig into my sleep and looking at everything myself, it's there and does it for you. And then the HRV status, which I think sleep is the most important part of your recovery, gives you another insight on how you slept and how you can better sleep moving forward. And it was just an immeasurable tool to help me succeed in this race.
Heart rate variability has been used behind the scenes for numerous Garmin metrics for some time, but as of now, we're pulling back the curtain. Understandably, this data can be important because your heart's variability essentially gives you an idea on how your body will adapt to things that you're doing. Typically, the higher the variability, the better it can adapt. With the new HRV status, you'll be shown a value averaged from a baseline determined from your overall health, recovery, and training performance. There's more we'd like to cover regarding HRV that we hope to bring to you in a future video. Until then, there's no actions you need to take other than wearing your new Forerunner 955 smartwatch while sleeping for about 3 weeks before it'll reveal any insights on your HRV status. And while you're wearing this watch throughout the day, the new Training Readiness widget can gauge if you're primed to push those limits during your next training session, or if you should dial it back a level. This tool leverages health monitoring features such as your sleep quality, recovery time, training load, and more to provide you an overall readiness rating. Now, the reason many of us choose to maintain an active lifestyle can vary, but it's hard not to get caught up in the competitive nature that often comes with activities like running. With our new race widget, get on-the-risk guidance to help you better prepare for race day, which I believe played a part into Harry's training.
So the race widget is a really awesome tool that provides you with geographically accurate weather for your upcoming race, as well as backlogs, those daily suggested workouts to build up to your race. So it works all the way up to a marathon, and so with my race, the runs were a little skewed, given that it was 100 miles. However, I really leaned on the weather information so that I knew exactly what to pack, because in Georgia, it's gonna be hot, it could be raining, you never know. So it was really handy.
Believe me when I say we've barely begun to scratch the surface on everything the Forerunner 955 series is capable of. From other training features like real-time stamina and on-wrist running power, to everyday functionality like staying in touch with others using a variety of smart features and swift purchasing power from Garmin Pay contactless payment solutions. Let's not forget about real-time sync settings, a feature introduced on select products earlier this year. And if you're interested, we already have a video on our channel explaining this. With exceptional battery life, the option to go solar, a combined button touchscreen interface, onboard music capabilities, and new training tools like the Race Widget let the Forerunner 955 series help you go the distance, from the moment you lace up your shoes all the way to the podium. For even more information on everything these GPS smartwatches can do, check out the product page found on Garmin.com. I'm Avery from Garmin. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, we hope we've helped you beat yesterday.